come across a situation where different people of different age grades born on different days celebrate one birthday? Well, that happened on the 19th of June 2021 via the Amygrace Foundation iThrive project. You may be wondering how this is possible. Join me as I walk you through the journey so far of the Amygrace Foundation iThrive 1.0 project. Dr. Amarachi Amugo of the Amygrace Foundation, a woman who understands the struggle of young female entrepreneurs, came up with an initiative to celebrate her 40th birthday with young women who are growing and studying in challenging conditions with entrepreneurial aspirations by supporting them with business grants and business trainings.
The inspiration behind the iThrive project is based on my passion towards seeing young, aspiring women entrepreneurs succeed and make impact in their families and society at large. Having experienced cultural, social, and most importantly, economic challenges limiting young women from achieving their business goals, Amygrace took the initiative to help bridge the gap and give these women an opportunity.
To bring this initiative to light, she connected with a team of experts who also have interest in building entrepreneurs. Together, they made plans of making this vision a reality. They organized live training sessions and created online video courses. After which, they opened up an offer to young female entrepreneurs who desired the kind of support they were willing to offer to apply, irrespective of tribe, race, culture, and background.
About 100 applications from 100 fantastic young ladies from across the country, north, south, east, and west. We looked at the applications, we looked at the quality of what they have answered to the 2 questions we asked, and then we looked at the content of their video, and based on that we selected 40 ladies to go into the program proper.
After selections were made, trainings began. Courses were taken with certification, live training sessions were organized, Q&A sessions to help thrivers interact with facilitators were also organized, and at the end, assessments were given.
One of the things that we looked at was a type of business. Okay, so what does that mean? So we wanted businesses that were contributing to the society, businesses that had the capacity to scale, so that they can create employment. After we looked at the type of business, another thing we also considered was the proof of concepts. All right, and what does that mean? It means that we wanted people who were already doing something. There's a huge gap, usually a huge gap between theory and practice. So you might have this concept or an idea, this is what I'm going to do, but until you go into the field and test it, it's always completely different.
After rigorous training, assessment, and selection, 10 thrivers were selected to be part of the finalists, and 3 judges were selected as well.
All right, so if you look at the judges we went for, these are people with notable achievements in their industries. All right, we had a professor who runs a top university. We had a business consultant who works with top tech companies like Google, Cisco. We had a business consultant who works very closely with top businesses. Cumulatively, the judges had over 60 years of experience.
The finalists were trained for their pitch, and they were required to pitch their business ideas in 3 minutes on the 12th of June 2021 before a panel of judges that comprises of Professor Kalu Osiri, Mrs. Napa Ousa, and Mr. Laye Matthew on the platform of Osiri University, a special edition of Ubuntu.
The intensity of the finalists' pitch on June 12th was contagious. That is the word I can use to describe it. It was very engaging. I enjoyed every minute of the pitches. In fact, what stood out to me was a high level of enthusiasm each lady brought to the pitch.
After long hours of selection, instead of awarding 4 ladies with a grant, they decided to award 4 categories.
We decided that instead of awarding to only 4 women out of the 10, that we were going to award all 10 women. However, we did create 4 categories. So we had a platinum, we had gold, silver, and bronze levels. The reason for that was because each lady had, almost every entrepreneur that presented had vetted their ideas and showed proof that they could actually turn their venture into a viable business.
Finally, on the 19th of June 2021, the grand birthday celebration of Dr. Amarachi Amogo took place virtually with 10 other celebrants who won the grants and others who were trained. At the end, the Amygrace Foundation team were satisfied with the reception the Thrivers gave to the entire process, and the Thrivers, on the other hand, were grateful for such life-changing experience. Because irrespective of whether or not they won the grant, they were impacted with knowledge that could help take their business to the next level.
The grant may not be very significant, but our plan is to handhold, mentor them, and ensure that they maximize the grant and become the best that they can be and do.
Long live the Amygrace Foundation and long live the iThrive project.